The dream for the perfect season, the dream for the undefeated season is still alive. We have been dominating competition so far this year. And not only has the team been doing well, but Isaiah is having a historic season. He was a monster last year winning the Heisman, and I feel like everything he's doing right now is doubly better than what he had last season. It's really crazy to think that after Isaiah's crazy year last year, he could have an even better year, set even more records, and right now he's about 220 yards away from the rushing record for Michigan for the school record. Now he's about 1,500 yards away from the all-time rushing record, so it's going to be crazy to see, can he become the NCAA football's all-time leading rusher? The school rushing record for Michigan feels like it's just, a matter of time before that happens, but there's a lot of different opportunities ahead of Isaiah. He's trying to win a back-to-back Heisman. He's still number one in the rankings in this point with Winston, Manziel, and Everett Golson down there behind him. But today's game is against Purdue. So Michigan at Purdue, we're number 2 in the nation. Isaiah's first carry out to the right-hand side. Gonna make a couple guys miss here, and he's gonna break that tackle out. But 17 yards in that play is exactly how we want to start this ball game. Now Bellamy's back here in the pocket. He's looking for something. He's gonna break. What? Russell Bellamy, you've been lifting weights, man? What an incredible broken tackle. Throws off that DT and says, "Get out of my face, young fella." Well, Isaiah's getting another carry here. Juking a couple guys out of their shoes, but he gets lit up by that defensive back there. Now 3rd and 5, a crucial first down opportunity. Isaiah bounces it up the middle, breaks a few tackles, and he's down inside the 30 to give his team prime position. But coach pulls him out of the game. Isaiah was in perfect opportunity to score a touchdown there, but coach says, you know what? We're going to let somebody else run that ball in, which to me is disrespectful because Isaiah is not too far away from the school's all-time leading touchdown record for running backs, and coach pulls him out. That's just disrespectful in my opinion. So moving the ball across the 50 now. Isaiah's going to break that tackle, fights his way down into the 45, 8 yards in that play. We got 1st and 10 here in the second quarter. Isaiah on the halfback toss, the nasty spin move. Isaiah makes another guy miss. One guy to beat here. Can he juke him out of his shoes? He doesn't try to juke, and he's out inside the 5-yard line. Another great run for Isaiah. But wait, really, coach? You pulled Isaiah out of the ball game again. Another opportunity where Isaiah drives down the field. He's been your workhorse this entire game. And it's 2 opportunities you said, you know what, Isaiah? Someone else can get this touch inside the red zone. Call a timeout. Let Isaiah get his minutes. Let Isaiah be great. Another good run by Isaiah now inside the 15. 26 yards that play. Coach calls a timeout, but wait. Isaiah's hurt. That's not good, but luckily he's back here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a stinger, got the wind knocked out of him, but it's good to see the Michigan Magician back in the game as we have a 24-8 lead so far against Purdue. Now 1st and 10, a good read option here by Bellamy. Bellamy's going to fight his way for nearly a first down, 2nd and inches there. Now all the way across the field, 3rd and 7. Isaiah up the middle here. The nasty juke, a couple guys run into each other, and Isaiah is going to get into the end zone there. 31 yards in that rushing touchdown. Coincidentally to give us our 30th and 31st point in that play. So here in the 4th quarter, the lead is 31-8. We are blowing out Purdue. They don't really have a chance at this point. But look at Russell Bellamy scrambling out to the right-hand side. Again, fighting his way for some tough yards. 20 yards in that scramble. I can't even put into words how much better Russell Bellamy is than Shane Morris. Shane Morris, I feel like, hindered us in our freshman and sophomore years. But with a really good quarterback at the helm, I feel like we have a chance to win not only another Heisman, but a national championship. Now Isaiah's going to run in for another touchdown of the day. Finally, coach says, you know what, Isaiah, you can run the ball in today. So we get 38 points there. Coach is talking midfield. Isaiah has an absolute monster game. 23 carries, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 26 yards receiving. Sorry, Purdue, you're not going to get a victory today. Now back to the top 25 standings. Michigan, number 2 right now with 20 votes for that top spot. Texas somehow is still leading us there. We got to get past them. But UL Lafayette is at number 25. They were 15 earlier, but they fall into 25. Still crazy to see them in the top 25. Now here against BYU, we want to have another big day. Isaiah is less than 20 rushing yards away from the school rushing record. So hopefully he can do that for his career. Isaiah out here to the right-hand side. He's got plenty of room, and that's it. Isaiah has it. Isaiah is going to have Michigan's all-time rushing record for a career. 3 rushes on 41 yards so far today. The rushing record previously had been 5,040 yards. Isaiah picks up 5,061 yards so far in his career, and we have plenty of more games in this season. It feels like 6,000 yards is just going to be a thing that has to be accomplished for Isaiah. But the thing is, he's planning to go to the NFL after this year, so will he stay another year and get the rushing record, or will he bounce to the NFL and see what he can find and see who he can get drafted by? Now 2nd and 4 here, we're up 3-0. Isaiah out to the left side. Plenty of room here. Got a couple broken tackles. Isaiah's got a guy in front of him, makes him miss, and he's dragged down inside the 20. Hopefully coach will keep him in the game so we can try and run the ball in, and lucky for us he does, so 2nd and 11. Isaiah's going to bounce it out to the right. Plenty of room here, breaks a few tackles, stiff arms some guys down to the 2-yard line, and Isaiah is looking incredible so far. Over 100 yards in the first quarter. Coach says, you know what, I realize I made mistakes in that first game against Purdue, so I'm going to let Isaiah run the ball in here. Good move by coach. Now 2nd and 12, we're up 17-0. It's a blowout here in the second quarter. Isaiah flashing the hands there with a nice catch across the middle for 16 yards. Got his offensive lineman congratulating him with another great grab. 2nd and 3 now, a minute left. Russell Bellamy scrambling out to the right. Isaiah's in front. Look at the block by your boy Isaiah. He's not just a great running back who can, catch the ball and run the ball. He can also throw some nasty blocks. Now Isaiah out on the outside, going to the left, and he gets down to a 2nd and 2, 8 yards in that play. And coach is, looking pretty happy with Isaiah's performance. It's amazing what happens when you give your best player the ball in crunch time. Now Isaiah out to the outside here. Less than a minute left, and he gets another rushing touchdown to add to his career stats. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be touchdown number 56 for his career. That breaks the school rushing record for career. Isaiah, it's just crazy to see you go from this speedy rushing back now to one of the best running backs in the nation, possibly one of the best running backs of all time in college football, definitely at the University of Michigan. Isaiah picks up a big chunk of yards here, 33 on the day, or 33 on that run. At 1st and 10 with 3 minutes left. Isaiah out to the outside. Number 62, big fella throwing the block. Isaiah tries to juke back outside. It doesn't work. But as a team, we have over 200 rushing yards. Isaiah with most of those. Bellamy's got the ball here, throws it across the middle, and again, Isaiah flashing the hands, showing off again. He's not a one-dimensional back. He's literally Marshall Faulk reincarnated there, flashing the hands for another touchdown. Now, BYU has scored some points, but at this point, we have 38 on the board. Isaiah's making everybody miss here, tries to make the last guy miss. It doesn't work entirely, but he picks up 40 more yards. If Isaiah can just break a few more tackles, it's going to be crazy to see what his stats can end up being. So 27 carries, almost 300 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, 1 touchdown in the air. If you don't think that Isaiah is one of the greatest running backs in college football history, then I'm sorry, man. You are absolutely out of your mind. Let's see what they can do in the very next episode. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.